In this Muslim village, therefore, we establish Islam. And if we are firm on the Qur'an and Sunnah, remember that. You must not step out of the Qur'an and Sunnah by 1 inch, not even 1 inch. Then Allah will protect you. Yes, He is fa'alul lima yurid. When Allah protects you, then none can harm you. وَمَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَل لَّهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ وَمَن يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ إلى آخر الآية. This is the future of the Muslim Ummah. It doesn't matter whether you're in Lebanon or you're in Australia. It is the countryside you must head for and build the Muslim village for the next 50 years, so that you can survive the storm while all the rest of mankind are going down the river of no return. Let me at the beginning make it abundantly plain and clear that I hold the leaders of the Iranian Revolution with respect. I honor them. And I consider those who gave their lives, who died in the struggle to liberate Iran from the oppressive rule of the Shah, to be people who have died in Allah's way. I pray for Allah's mercy upon them, blessings for them. Let me make it clear that the world of Islam have allowed the Shia to perform the Hajj for 1400 years. No regime in control of the Hijaz, no regime in the control of the Hijaz, to the best of my knowledge, in these 1400 years, have ever prevented the Shia from performing the Hajj on the grounds that they were not Muslims. It is therefore, I think, a little bit late in the day for some fatwa to be issued that the Shia are kuffar. So I recognize the Shia of Iran as Muslims. And having spoken about my recognition of them as Muslims, let me now say that anyone who declares of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu that he is a usurper is misguided. This is not an uncharitable statement. This is not a declaration of any war, it's just a factual statement. And when you compound that by declaring that Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu was a usurper, you're misguided. And when you compound that by declaring that Uthman radiallahu ta'ala anhu was a usurper, you are thrice misguided. And so, because of this misguidance that I've just mentioned, this is enough, I don't need to go beyond this. The version of Islam which emerges from our Shia brothers cannot be considered to be completely authentic. Now, and therefore, it can now be understood why this partially authentic version of Islam is the only version of Islam which can succeed in a revolution in the modern age. Nobody else. Nobody else. And when Saddam Husein is toppled, it is more likely than not that the regime which will replace him would be Shia. What this would do would be to lend credibility to the Shia claim to validity, that this is the authentic Islam, because this is the only Islam which is succeeding in the modern world. Israel wouldn't want to destroy that. And so the Iranian oil is not likely to be touched. Wait, and we will see. In your booklet, you've only talked about the Middle East. When will the situation in the Indian subcontinent? What about the situation in the Indian subcontinent, South Asia and Central Asia? This is not correct. In my booklet, I said that the United States could not have been attacked on September the 11th unless you had first put in place a government in Islamabad. It's there in my book. They had to first put their man in Islamabad before they could attack the United States on September the 11th. And so all that drama in the sky about an aeroplane running out of fuel, that belonged to Hollywood. That belonged to Hollywood. Nawaz Sharif, the Prime Minister, was absolutely correct when he said that this was a conspiracy hatched against me. So that I could be removed from power, and so that this government could be put in place. No elected government of Pakistan could ever have consented to the United States using the territory of Pakistan to attack Afghanistan. That is suicide. No government would have done that. Not even the worst government of Pakistan would ever have done that. So you had to have a Jewish government in Pakistan, a government established by the Jews to serve the Jews. Only then you could have had a government in Pakistan would allow the United States to use the territory of Pakistan to attack Afghanistan. So don't say that I did not speak about the the subcontinent.